everyone, and welcome to a Get Ready With Me, where yes, I am already partially gotten ready with, filming a weekly wear today, but I figured it was a good time just not knowing when exactly I'm going to be getting better, and also realizing, I mean, this is something I knew already, but like, not everyone watches my live streams, so some of you might not know, and also, not everyone saw the community post that I posted. Ping! I tried to be good, because I've had a history of thinking, well, it's my depression talking that says that people don't care about me, and then I don't fill you guys in on where I am if something bad has happened to me, and then you all are like, Cassie, if you just would have let us know, and like, then we wouldn't have to have worried as much about you or whatever, like, we actually do care. So I'm trying to be better, you guys, and filling you guys in, so I let you guys know there, but, you know, not everybody gets the alerts and whatnot, but, yeah, I recently, I shouldn't even say recently anymore, time is such a blur, it feels like forever, and also simultaneously yesterday, that I got COVID, woo! I have avoided it all these years, my friends, as far as I know, and yet, my lovely boyfriend, who I love very, very much, brought it home, and he got a very, very easy go of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was not in a good place for the couple of days that he had it, but he only had to go through it for a couple days. I am going on 3 weeks here. I officially got sick on December 31st. Yes, this is how I spent my New Year's. Very fun, very fun. We loved going to bed at like 9 p.m. and not, I mean, listen, New Year's has never been like my holiday, but at the same time, you know, excuse me, but at the same time, you know, I was excited to have a boyfriend this year that I could smooch at midnight, and nope, I was doing no smooching. Definitely not doing any smooching at midnight. I don't think, I have a couple new makeup items here I wanted to use, one of which being this NARS palette that I got for Christmas. I don't think there is a bronzer or contour in here. I think it's all, yeah, blush and highlight, but I just wanted to check. I will use this for the blush and highlight, but, so I guess technically on the 29th, Dan got sick, and then I got sick on the 31st. I mean, that's one of those things I think that anyone, when you move in with a partner or even a roommate, it's just kind of par the course. You're kind of like, okay, well, or if you have kids, well, if they get sick, I get sick. It sucks, but it just kind of comes with the territory, and that's what happened to me. And I have not had the luck of only going through it for 2 days. I seem to have the kind that most, I feel like anyways. Now listen, I don't feel like I should have to say this, but I will say this. I am not a doctor. I am not any kind of a medical professional. I am not even semi-professional or slightly educated. I shouldn't put myself down like that. You know, I know things, but like, I am not, don't consult with me. Anything I say in this video is all just my thoughts, my opinions from things that I have read or researched or whatever. I'm going in with this highlighter, but how cute is this? Look at all the little stars. I haven't used this since Christmas because I really haven't had time to play with makeup because I've been a little under the weather. Yeah, like I said, I have been able to avoid COVID all these years, and now I finally got it. I had initially gotten vaccinated. I hadn't been vaccinated in the past year. Now I'm kind of kicking myself about it, but I'm kind of online, this palette didn't look so deep. This palette would be so gorgeous for someone with a deeper skin tone. I don't know that this palette is right for me. Even the highlight looks kind of deep. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a good thing because the foundation I'm wearing today is like not good for me. It's not my shade, I guess I should say, But anyways, let me see. I'm gonna go into this Hourglass palette that I bought for myself for Christmas using Christmas money. I mean, that's entirely too dark. Oh no, my friends. Oh no. I want to be able to love and use the NARS palette, but if it's not I mean, if I can't, I can't. Maybe I'll just need to be on a mission this summer to get a very healthy. Is there a healthy way to tan? Fake tan. Maybe I'll need to try out some fake tanners this summer so that I can get use out of this. I don't even really know, like, should I try one of these blushes? I want to, but now I'm scared. But yeah, anyways, COVID, yay, I have it. Like I said, yay, not actually being a yay thing. It has been awful. It's been really not fun. I would like to say that, I feel lucky, I guess, in that it's not the worst thing I've ever been through. That's nice. So maybe it makes me think I didn't get too bad of a case of it. I feel like, anyways, from what I remember, when I had pneumonia back when I was in Boston, that was the worst. That was, I think, the worst illness. That and probably the swine flu, actually, now that I think about it. I got the swine flu back when that was going around because I was living in the dorms at college, and I think, like, God, probably 80% of my campus caught it. Maybe I could be completely exaggerating. They did shut campus down, though, because it was that widespread at campus. Either way, anyways, anywho, like I said, from what I remember, those were worse than what I've been going through with COVID. But at the same time, this is not something I would wish on anyone, nor is it something that I ever want to go through again. So it has been very unique in that it has been so on and off. That is something I have not experienced with an illness before, I don't think anyways. And it's not fun. You think you're getting better, and then nope, now you have what feels like a brand new illness. Like for me, when it first started off, it was mainly headache and sinuses, which I think you can still kind of hear in my throat and voice and whatnot. Although I guess, is that really your sinuses? Does your sinuses include your throat, or is that just your nose? See? Not a medical professional in any way, shape, or form. Either way, I had a lot of congestion, a lot of sinus pressure right in here, and horrible headache. Horrible headache. Not quite as bad as a migraine, but really bad, just persistent headache and fever. I don't know what's considered an actual high fever, but I think the highest I got to was like 101.5, but I was pretty much sitting between 100 and 101.5 for like 4 or 5 days straight. And it was just one of those kind of fevers where the Tylenol that I was taking, it was so timed. You know, like I knew exactly the Tylenol didn't last all the way through the 6 hours or whatever. And so I knew 4 hours in, that was as much relief as I was going to get. And then I would have to suffer for 2 hours of like going through the chills and the cold sweats and the headache again and everything. And then it was just like, blessed be, I finally get to take another dose. So it was just like that agonizing, like waiting by the clock. You can't get good sleep because your sinuses are so clogged, your throat is sore. Like it really did just feel like razor blades had cut all through my throat, and I mean my voice sounded stupid. And it was just not a fun time. A little bit of nausea, not too bad, just the runs. And it was just not fun. Like there was nothing about it that was pleasant in the slightest. And that was my first like week or so, week and a half maybe. And then thankfully it seemed like things were getting better. Yay. I took another test. It came back negative. I was so happy about it. And then for like 2 days where I was starting to feel at least a little bit better, you know, fever was gone. Headache was definitely subdued, if not gone. And I was just dealing with residual sinuses and mucus problems. And then for the past week now or so, it's just been coughing. I can't stop coughing. That's not true. I'm obviously not coughing now, but I go through these fits where I cough. I'm still a little bit mucusy in the nose, but it's mainly mucus in the lungs. Like I'm coughing up actual loogies. And is this fun for anyone to listen to? But yeah, it's just like that tiny little cough. Like I just feel like I have this constant tickle in the back of my throat, this constant clogging in my lungs that I'm trying to get out, and it's awful. I mean, I'm thankful. I shouldn't say it's awful. It's really annoying. When I do get into a coughing fit, which I feel like happens like a couple times a day, like late afternoon and then at night, that's really not fun. Like that's the kind of cough where you feel like you can't catch your breath, and also it feels like you're on the verge of vomiting. Like just bleh. I've had to sleep on the couch this past week. I shouldn't say had to. I have made the executive decision to sleep on the couch this week. Dan has offered to do it for me, but I just, with him like working outside in the world and working a very physically demanding job, you know, the last thing I want is for him to not be able to sleep because I'm hacking up a lung all night. And so I just don't even want to be in the same room as him because I'm already not sleeping well, and then I feel guilty about coughing, and then I sleep even worse because I'm feeling guilty and I'm holding my breath, and it's just Alright, I'm gonna use a mixture of palettes. I'm gonna use this TRESLÚCE palette and then this iconic London Dusk to Dance eyeshadow palette. It's just what I have sitting out on my desk here. Not doing anything too glam today, but I don't know. Or maybe, I might not use this palette at all. I actually was just watching, I finally got to do trashy TV night, which I haven't done since before Christmas because I've been quarantining myself for the past since December 31st, but I was catching up on the new season of Married at First Sight with my mom, and one of the contestants, I don't know, what do you call them? People on the show, one of the participants, there we go. She was wearing eyeshadow, or an eyeshadow look that had one of these like shifty blue, teal, reddy brown shades all over her lid, and I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've used one of those colors. I want to. It looked so pretty on her. So let's see if we can do a little recreation, maybe, kind of, or an homage to that eyeshadow look where I was like, oh, I want that. But yeah, so that has been my past few weeks, you guys. It has been exhausting. It is so hard to concentrate. It is, like I said, exhausting. It is very tiring, and it's just hard to be in pain and to be sick. And people who have chronic illnesses and stuff, I don't know how you do it. I give so many props, because this long-term illness thing, I mean, throw something at me for a week, fine. Like, I'm not gonna have fun with it, but I can do it. But when it comes to this long-term, I'm not a runner, okay? I don't do marathons. I think anyone could see that by looking at me, but like in case I need to clarify, it's not my thing. And so going through this for so long, unpleasant. And someone in the comments left a comment saying that they know someone, I forget if it was a family member or a friend, whatever, but in any case, they had the exact same thing, it sounded like, as me, where, you know, same initial symptoms, and then you think you're getting better, and then there's the cough, and then after that, apparently, I'm gonna think I'm getting better, and then it's gonna be the worst it's ever been, and I'm like, please. I'm trying not to manifest that, but I read that comment, and I was just like, no. No, please, I wanted this, I mean, I wanted this to be over weeks ago, but I wanted this to be the last of it, and I just am so tired of it. I need to work, I need to focus, I need to do things. I don't like, listen, I am a lazy person by nature, but like, I can only just lay around and do nothing for so many days in a row before I'm just like bored out of my mind because I can't even concentrate on my cross stitch. Like, I just, unpleasant, unpleased, ready for it to be over and done with. Thank you, good night. I just want to go to bed and wake up and not be sick. Like, is that really so much to ask? It clearly is. Like, this clearly, I never had any doubts in my mind. I know there are the non-believers, but like, I never had any doubts in my mind that COVID was not a joke, and it sucked, to put it lightly. And now I have it, and I hope I never get it again, you know? I have had plenty of people leaving comments saying, you know, like, yep, they've got it right now too, and they've already had it twice in the past, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, that sucks. That sucks. There should be a rule that this is a one and done. If you are unfortunate to get it once, you shouldn't have to go through it again. I don't know. I mean, obviously that's not how illnesses work. But like, if there was a way we could make that a rule, I would very much like that to be put into place. What am I doing? What am I doing? What is eyeshadow? What are colors? What is humaning? I just started getting like all of my finances and taxes and stuff together yesterday, and even that, I mean, even normally not being sick, it makes my brain melt, but like especially yesterday, yep, nope. Happy to get it done. Or really, I shouldn't say that, I'm not done. But happy to get it started. I would say I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through, halfway done. Ugh, I hate numbers. If I never had to worry about numbers and money again, I would be so happy. I think most people would. I don't think that's too unique of a thought to me, but anyways, that's where I am, folks. That's where, if you haven't been watching my live streams, which is totally fine, I know they're not everyone's thing, but if you haven't been watching them, that's what I've been up to the past few weeks. That's why posting might be a little sparse lately, or non-existent, or whatever. God. This cheek just looks dirty from that highlighter. Oh well. It is what it is. Do I really want to bring it out with some black? Or do I just want to take it easy and just do miracles? Just a deep brown. I don't know, I kind of feel like if I'm going for it, let's go for it. Yeah, should we go into Rebirth here? Just for the lid, just to give that other shadow something to play with. The shifty shadow, I mean. Let me see, let me play, and let me come back at you with the look. Wish me luck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ooh, that looks lovely, if I do say so myself. I have no idea what to do for a lip product. I feel like I need something simple to not detract from the eyes. I think I'm gonna go in with honey, another Christmas gift, the fresh sugar lip treatment. So happy to have new ones of these. Smells so good. This is such a good neutral. Hydrating on the lips, graceful fade, everything I love. So yay, here's the look. Here it is. Hopefully the eyes can distract from the whatever I have going on my cheeks. And I hope this was informative for you all as to where I've been, what I've been doing, and all of that. Why my voice might sound a little shaky these days, why my energy might not be as high. I am just doing my best to hang in there and just get better. You know, I'm trying to do a good mix of taking care of myself but still keep my life together. And that does involve working, you know. Not only do I need to, just financially, but like, I actually enjoy it. I like staying at least a little busy. So yeah, this oh my god, just please keep your fingers crossed for me that this is the last of it and that I don't have to go through another phase. But at the same time, I know a lot of people, or I feel like a lot of people say that that is the trajectory that I'm headed towards. So we shall see, time will tell. This is where I'm at, and I hope this was informative for you. Like I said, as to where I have been and what I've been going through. My best wishes and condolences to anyone out there who is also going through this. I know it is not fun. Also to the people who have it worse than me, I am so sorry. Like I said, I have never been a non-believer, but this just kind of solidifies it that it is unpleasant, to say the least, to put it very mildly, I should say. But yeah, that's it. That's the makeup today. I'm gonna go and get to it, and I just, like I said, as always, I hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, stay well until then. Bye!